One of the things I wanted to talk about in terms of like this season was getting to watch her have such a specific dream and then go through a loss of a patient and realize maybe this is
the real shit. Excuse me. Okay.
But it was really wonderful to watch the way that you portrayed her kind of reassessing everything, and it was such an internal journey for her as well. What's it like building that inward path?
Oh man, as an actress, those are the kind of things you want. I think this is a dream job because I get to do comedy and film at the same time. I think Bill told me, Bill Lawrence told me at the beginning of the season, Gaby's arc, and I just wanted to cut my teeth on it. I think it's like, you just want opportunities to show people.
But then you don't want to answer if it's good or not.
I felt really lucky.
This is all of it. It's like there's.
I think, and then you just leave it to them. And I feel like the way they edited everything, it turned out really well.
I also feel like Gaby's someone who really likes to process all the different options. And how was it finding the path from, I've discovered the engagement ring and I don't know if I'm there yet because my life feels completely in disarray, to not just embracing it, but being the one to actually put forward a proposal that was so her as well at the same time.
I don't know. I think at that point, we were at the end of the season, and we had our show had been affected by the fire, so everything was really shut out. And at that point, it was just sort of, oh, we're doing this scene. It was totally, like we were doing some episodes from some scenes from episode 1 and 12 and everything. And I don't know. It was just sort of play the stakes. It's just. It's one scene at a time, one line at a time. But I think if you think about it overall as an actor, you kind of get in your head about it a little bit. The only thing that matters is the moment, so.
And obviously, Jimmy has so many feelings about Paul moving away and not having him there every day. He's become such an integral figure for Gaby as well. And what was it like kind of quietly in the background of scenes, just playing that processing of emotions and her feelings, the idea of him not being there?
I did.
It was really easy because the writing was really good and it was all there on the page. And also Harrison Ford as a person means something to me as a person. And so to be able to have an actor like that to transfer those feelings that I'm supposed to be feeling to is really easy. Because, it's like someone Harrison Ford who's like, probably towards the end of his career and then to be able to sort of have that transfer is like, it was a gift. It's just I'm really lucky to be in this show. And I like all these people. So we're shooting right now. So I'm sick of the asses right now, but I'm just kidding. But no, it was easy because the writing's good and the acting's good.
I mean, the writing was so good in terms of Gaby's arc with Maya Webster.
Thank you.
And what was it for you in terms of what you wanted Gaby to really learn and take away? Obviously, she goes through harder feelings at first, but she really comes out on her side.
I just want her to be happy. It's up to the writers. I think we all show up and want to know what's going to happen. I think that. I don't know. It's if I judge it too much, then I think, oh, the writing should be this or that. But no, the writing should be what we're doing. And so I'm along with it. I'm reading it and watching it like everybody else who are not doing it. So, it's just that's a relief. I just get to enjoy the writing, and I wish her the best. But, conflict creates story. So you got to go through some shit. You don't want to see, I don't want to see any boring movies and shows about perfect people where nothing happens. It's like, I want to see complicated people. I want to see complicated women. So to be able to play Gaby and work with characters so that are complicated, that's like the point of telling stories.
Lastly, I wanted to ask you about the scene that you had with Brett Goldstein. It's not that she's angry at him anymore. She's angry that he's not living his life. And I actually thought that is such a mature and introspective sentiment and feeling to have. What was it for you in terms of just seeing that was where she was coming from and finding how to play that scene?
Yeah, it was really cool the way they wrote that. It was really easy to learn because it was so well written. And for me, we had always had this discussion about that Gaby would like this guy being back, and Bill was like, we'll get to it. And from the previous season, in season 2, he was like, don't worry, you guys will have a conversation, but she gets to confronting it, not feeling her best wife. Any way I slice it for Gaby, I don't think she would forgive that. And so they wrote this beautiful scene, and it was a gift to be able to go on it, because and to be in a comedy show and be able to do that was really cool. And Brett wrote that episode with our writers too. But you know, can just it's just our show is so many small parts coming together. You know, it's I could take a little part of it, but really it's us all depending on each other. And that's when our business is at its best. When all of our unions, you know, writers, actors, like even like media critique, we're all coming together to tell a story. So, yeah.
No, I think you're so right. I'm also mesmerized by your shadow.
Oh, thank you. It's like you know that part in Indiana Jones where he's like talking and the girl's got like something on there. That's me. Yeah, totally. Well, thank you
so much.
Thank you.